Oh, shit.
Come on.
Oh, my God. No, drop me now.
I'm talking like let's say I DM a girl or I get a girl number or, you know what I'm saying, a girl at the studio. Just know my baby mama don't care.
King's about to have a son. Congrats.
Yeah. And I told him I'm gonna make this the greatest gangster of all times. I will raise this child to torture you the way that you tortured me. I promise you, there will be an indictment in this young one.
Ty isn't exactly resting easy these days because word on the street is that his son, King Harris, just stirred up another storm. The latest talk, King might have gotten another woman pregnant, this time with twins. Yes, twins. If the first baby Bombshell blindsided the Harris family, this new situation is shaping up to be 10 times messier. The first baby news alone had folks' jaws on the floor.
This a message for all y'all niggas who don't got y'all kid. My boy having kid every day. You feel me? Go get your damn children. Stop taking the children to your mama house. Your mama can't watch it. The boy got his children every day.
Nobody saw it coming. King wasn't flaunting a long-term girlfriend on Instagram. He wasn't posting about starting a family, and there was zero buildup to make fans expect fatherhood. Then out of nowhere, Big Nana, the girl loosely tied to him, popped up pregnant. Before anyone could even process what was happening, King was suddenly a dad, and T.I. looked just as shocked as everybody else, like he found out at the same time the internet did. That moment set the tone for all the chaos that followed. If the first pregnancy seemed like a reckless slip-up, imagine how T.I. must feel hearing whispers about 2 more babies possibly on the way with a completely different woman. What's making the rumor even spicier is how fans are connecting the dots with King's messy behavior. It's not just the surprise pregnancies, it's the fights, the live stream meltdowns, the arrests, and the wild public antics that have people thinking he's spiraling instead of carefully planning fatherhood.
What? On game what? On game what? Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here, I'll show you what I do. Come here. Come on, we out here. I'm outside. Okay. I'm outside. Come on, shake some. Come on, shake some. Hey, get your employees. Yeah, suck something in this. Tell your mama happy mother. And you still talking inside though. Why you inside? Can't stop me from doing shit. Let me get my food. Thank you. Just talking like they like that, they ain't like that. Before I get back here and piss away.
On top of that, his situation with Big Nana never looked like real romance. It's always seemed more like co-parenting at best. So fans are asking, how can King handle fatherhood when he might not even be built for raising 1 child, let alone 3 under the age of 2? And when you rewind to his first baby announcement, the whole timeline was shady. No one knew him to be in a serious relationship, no girlfriend was being shown off to the world, and then, boom, Big Nana popped up with a baby bump. No slow rollout, no cute maternity reveal, no polished family photo shoot, just a sudden crash landing into fatherhood that caught everyone off guard. When that first baby news hit, it exploded across social media like a bomb, and the Harris family was left scrambling to adjust. The internet instantly jumped into speculation mode. Fan pages and gossip blogs couldn't stop buzzing. The big theory? King had casually linked up with Big Nana, and things went way further than anyone expected. Some people even whispered it was one of those classic caught slipping situations, where a fling suddenly turned into a forever bond overnight. Nothing was ever confirmed, but the speed of it all gave the rumors weight. And honestly, looking back, it's clear why people believed it. Think about it. One week King was online wilding, cussing people out on Instagram Live, even arguing with grown adults twice his age. The next week, he was suddenly talking about bottles, diapers, and a newborn baby. Fans had whiplash, and T.I. himself looked like he was still trying to process everything right in front of the cameras. Even later, when T.I. spoke on it, you could tell this wasn't some carefully planned family moment. it felt more like King ripped the Band-Aid off and forced everyone to deal with it. That shock left T.I. frustrated, and now with new twin rumors floating around, fans swear history is about to repeat itself.
Like, shawty, don't say, you got a baby. I'm a good baby daddy. I ain't got no baby mama problems. My baby mama is one of the most player baby mamas, you know what I'm saying, known to mankind. So, like, what the f*** you talking about? Don't try to, like, you got a baby, man, beat it. Mind y'all, if I'm talking like, let's say I DM a girl, or I get a girl number, or, you know what I'm saying, a girl at the studio, just know my baby mama don't care. So you cannot do, don't try to pull, no King with, no. My baby mama don't care. So you can't, it's you're not up in one, you're not, you're just here because I'm able to do that.
From the jump, King and Big Nana never gave couple in love vibes. The chemistry looked off. Every time they popped out together, people pointed out how stiff and cold they seemed. Instead of lovebirds, they looked like two people stuck in a situation they had no choice but to manage. Fans in the comments didn't hold back. They said straight up King and Big Nana look more like business partners negotiating than a couple building a family. Even at their baby shower, when everyone expected sweet moments and happy vibes, King's energy was something else entirely. At one point, he got on camera and delivered a speech that sounded less like joy and more like frustration. He told people, "It's a message for all y'all who don't got y'all kid, my boy. Having kid every day you feel, go get your damn children. Stop taking the children to your mama house." Fans were left shook. Was this a celebration or a lecture? Your mama can't watch it. Your boy got his children every day. On the surface, that sounded admirable, like King was trying to show off as a hands-on dad. But fans weren't buying the vibe. Instead of a proud young father glowing over his family, he came off defensive, like he was already trying to prove something before anyone even accused him of slipping.
Natural, healthy. That's the way God made you.
Yeah.
But he broke the mold.
They all got the same structure face.
He made me very special.
Who?
They just got different hairstyles.
Who?
That defensive tone only sparked more suspicion. Was this really a planned step into fatherhood, or just King scrambling to clean up a mess he stumbled into? And then came the whispers about Big Nana's age, which only made things messier. At first, people swore she was older and had trapped him on purpose. Later, it came out they were actually the same age. But by then, it was too late. Once the internet paints a picture of you as the older girl who schemed it, that stain sticks, facts or not. And since King never really showed Nana off or built their relationship up publicly, those rumors never fully died down. What made it even wilder is the way King himself described their setup on his live streams. He straight up admitted that Big Nana doesn't even care if he's out here entertaining other women. He didn't say it shyly either. He almost bragged, like it was a badge of honor. He painted her as the most laid-back baby mama ever. She doesn't get jealous, doesn't start drama, doesn't trip if I get another girl's number at the studio.
He's about to have a son. Congrats.
Yeah. And I told him I'm gonna make this the greatest gangster of all times. I will raise this child to torture you the way that you tortured me. I promise you, there will be an indictment in this young one.
He even explained in detail that if he DMs a girl, swaps numbers, or meets someone new, Big Nana just shrugs, as long as it doesn't turn into public drama. To him, that was proof their setup was solid. He called it no baby mama problems. But to fans, it screamed the opposite. Instead of looking like a strong bond, it looked like a shaky arrangement with no real foundation. That's exactly why when twin rumors with another woman popped up, nobody was shocked. If you're openly admitting your partner doesn't care if you're running around with other girls, then the idea of another pregnancy doesn't sound far-fetched at all. Fans practically shrugged, because honestly, King had already told on himself. That's why the twin rumor, whether true or not, fits right into the story he's been writing about himself this whole time. And we can't ignore T.I.'s perspective in all this. T.I. isn't just anybody. He's a legend in the rap game, a father who built his image on being strict, protective, and heavily involved in his kids' lives. So watching his son drag the Harris name into messy headlines again and again has to cut deep. The first pregnancy already had him looking publicly frustrated, and now whispers of twins with another woman make King look like he's spiraling even further. T.I. has always preached discipline, respect, and family image. But King? He has a pattern of pulling everybody into chaos, from fighting at Waffle House, to going on unhinged livestream rants, to arguing with his parents in front of thousands online. He's got a habit of turning private drama into public spectacle. That's why folks believe T.I. probably did blow up when he heard about this latest rumor. And let's be real, it wouldn't be the first time father and son clashed for the world to see. At the end of the day, the story boils down to this. King Harris is still young, still reckless, and still figuring himself out. But with one child already here, and the possibility of twins hanging over him, the stakes have never been higher. Fans are skeptical, the internet is locked in, and word is that T.I. is furious behind the scenes.
That school just honestly.
It's the whole school.
But you wanna know what we do know?
What?
Homeschool would be better because you pick. No, what are you saying? No, this is beneficial for me. I can work whenever I want to and then get right in the studio.
True or not, these twin rumors shine a spotlight on cracks that have always been there. Cracks in King's choices, his relationships, and the way he presents himself to the world. And if history tells us anything, this won't be the last time his name is tied to scandal. The only question now is, will T.I. keep getting more frustrated in private, or will he finally step in and force his son to face reality head-on? Because if you really listen to King himself, his relationship with Big Nana has never sounded like love. It's always sounded like an arrangement. He provides what he can. She holds it down with their child, and he still runs free. To him, it's casual. To the outside world, it looks messy, like two young people stuck in a situation they can't control. They were never really playing house. They were living completely separate lives, and it showed. The wild part? King doesn't even try to sugarcoat it. He's been online bragging about his lifestyle, flexing like running around without consequence is something to be proud of. He treats it like a badge of honor, as if he's cracked the code to some modern arrangement where his girl doesn't question him, doesn't check him, doesn't even care. In one live stream, he even compared himself to other guys who sneak around and hide their dirt.
I was taking the bullets, and that's not, and I don't have a problem with that until I had different directives. Okay, go ahead, make it stop.
Right.
Clear it up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I would not be here today had I not had those different directives.
Yeah.
I'd still be sitting inside.
His spin? He's different, because his girl doesn't trip at all. He said it so casually, like it was the most normal thing in the world. For King, being able to cheat openly wasn't embarrassing. It was proof his situation worked in his favor. But here's the real kicker, T. I knows all about this. Imagine being a father scrolling through your son's live streams only to hear him bragging in front of thousands that his baby mama lets him see whoever he wants. For T.I., who survived his own messy scandals in the past, this had to feel like deja vu all over again. He knows better than anyone how fast a reputation can collapse once it's tied to drama. So when whispers started flying that King might have gotten another woman pregnant, and that she might even be carrying twins, the picture fans instantly painted was T.I. blowing up behind closed doors. If the first baby blindsided him, the thought of twins with another woman had to feel like a full-blown disaster just waiting to explode. And honestly, none of this should shock anybody when you zoom out and look at King Harris's track record. Chaos has been chasing him for years, long before he was a dad.
I'm gonna be at the church. All right, I appreciate you being cool, man. We're just gonna take a look at this information, make sure it's valid.
I ain't sure on this.
Even back in his teenage years, he was already making headlines for the wrong reasons. Take the infamous Waffle House incident, for example. That night, King went viral for all the wrong reasons, getting into a heated screaming match with restaurant employees. He wasn't just arguing, he was loud, threatening, and trying to act tough in front of a late-night crowd. What should have been a quick food run turned into a circus, with King pacing outside, shouting challenges, and daring employees to come out and fight. Come here, I'll show you what I do," King shouted, his voice echoing in shaky cell phone footage. "We out here, I'm outside. Come on, shake something. Come out and shake something." The clip spread like wildfire. People laughed, mocked, and dragged him online. But one thing stuck. King's reputation as reckless was locked in. Even T.I. had to step in after the fiasco, hopping on Instagram to admit he couldn't understand why his son felt the need to wild out like that. And honestly, it was jarring. This wasn't just some random teen acting up. This was the child of a hip-hop legend, a boy raised in luxury, but out here trying to prove he was street tough in a Waffle House parking lot. And that wasn't the end of it. Not long after, King landed himself in even bigger trouble. He got pulled over after nearly smashing into a patrol car while leaving a gas station. That alone would have been reckless enough. But when officers searched him, they found a gun on his hip. To make it worse, he already had an open warrant for skipping a court date tied to a DUI and a suspended license. It was a mess from start to finish. King in cuffs, shoved in the back of a police car, cameras rolling, the internet eating it up. In one clip, he even tried to play it cool, saying, "I'm going to be at the church," while cops double-checked his info. But the damage was already done. That video became yet another piece of evidence that King wasn't moving with discipline or focus. He was reckless, stacking mistake after mistake until nobody could defend him anymore. Moments like these painted the picture early. King Harris wasn't quietly figuring life out. He was loud, impulsive, and reckless, and the internet couldn't get enough of it. So when fatherhood got thrown into the mix, nobody expected King to suddenly flip the switch and mature overnight. The truth is, his history of not thinking before he acted made these twin rumors feel inevitable. To fans, it wasn't shocking. It was just the next chapter for a boy who's been moving without caution for years. But for T.I., this feels like the breaking point. Think about it. 1 minute, King was just another messy reality TV offspring getting dragged for fights, live streams, and arrests. The next minute, T.I. had to step into the role of grandfather, smiling for the cameras, pretending everything was under control while his son spiraled in public. In public, T.I. played the role of supportive father. But behind the scenes, you could tell he wasn't happy with how fast it all went down. He even admitted it on a podcast when King first became a dad. T.I. tried to play it off with humor, saying, "King's about to have a son. Congrats." "Yeah, and I told him, I'm gonna make this the greatest gangster of all time. I will raise this child to torture you the way you tortured me." It was framed as a joke, but you could hear the sting underneath. That was T.I. laughing through the frustration, masking disappointment with humor. Now fast forward to today. Another woman, rumors of twins, and King acting like it's no big deal. That's the kind of situation that could make any parent snap, but especially someone like T.I., who's always been fiercely protective of his family's image. Word online is that T.I. did blow up on King, allegedly telling him straight up he barely has his first situation under control and has no business dragging more drama onto the Harris name. And fans online, they didn't hold back either. As soon as the twin rumors hit the blogs, the internet lit up, and most of the commentary wasn't sympathetic at all. One user flat out said, "T.I. and Tiny created that monster. They thought his little smart mouth was cute. Now he's big and out of order. Spare the rod." That comment struck a nerve because it echoed what longtime viewers of the Harris family's reality shows have been saying for years. That the same sass and slick mouth people once laughed at has now backfired, turning into flat-out disrespect. Fans even started pulling up old throwback clips of King as a kid on reality TV, already loud, defiant, and arguing with his parents. In one clip, he pushed hard for homeschooling so he could work on music whenever he wanted. T.I. and Tiny tried to check him, but young King wasn't budging. Looking back now, fans say that moment showed exactly where the seeds of rebellion were planted. Right there in front of cameras, with the family brushing off his attitude like it was harmless. What once looked cute on reality TV has now blown up into full-blown scandal. Instead of correcting those habits early, they grew. And now the same behavior is fueling headline after headline. One fan even pointed out the brutal irony in the Harris household dynamic, writing, "So T.I. was always taking his daughter to the gynecologist, while the son was the active one." That comment hit like a punch because it dragged up T.I.'s old controversy, when he openly admitted to monitoring his daughter Deja's body. Now fast forward, and it's his son running wild with multiple women and potentially multiple babies. To fans, it looked like pure karma. T.I. obsessed over controlling his daughter, only for his son to embarrass him in ways he never saw coming. Old clips resurfaced too, showing T.I. casually saying in an interview, "Not only have we had the conversation, we have yearly trips to the gynecologist to check her height." Later, in another sit-down, he doubled down, saying he didn't mind taking the heat for it, until he was told otherwise, implying he only stopped after heavy backlash. That whole saga painted him as overbearing with his daughter, but the irony now? He undermanaged his son, who's running unchecked straight into scandal after scandal. And once the twin rumors started flying, the internet didn't just focus on the drama. They immediately pulled child support into the conversation. One fan warned bluntly, child support is EMF. King better stand on a lot of business because the judge is going to stand on his. Fans were quick to remind him that being the son of a celebrity won't shield him from the system. 2 kids with 2 different women could get expensive real quick, and the internet wasted no time pointing it out. That's why this fallout feels way bigger than simple gossip. It's not just about King maybe getting another woman pregnant, it's about how the mess reflects on the entire Harris family. And now, both T.I. and Tiny are catching strays online, with fans questioning their parenting while King's name keeps getting tied to scandal after scandal. Old scandals are crawling back out of the shadows, and fans are already calculating how child support and courtroom drama could stack up before King even hits 22. And through it all, the blame isn't falling on him alone. People are pointing straight at T.I. and Tiny too. What once looked like entertaining parenting on reality TV is now being called a total backfire. At this point, whether the twin rumor is true or not almost doesn't matter. The damage is already done. King has once again dragged his entire family into the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. He's not just creating chaos for himself, he's pulling the Harris legacy down right along with him. That's where the story sits right now. A young man moving reckless, a father watching history repeat itself, and a family image that looks like it could crack wide open at any second. But here's the real question. How do you see it? Is King just living his truth, or is he digging himself into a hole way too deep to climb out of? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this conversation is only heating up. And if you want to keep riding with us through all the twists and turns, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and I'll catch you on the next video.